Chairman, first I want to explain to the DAV members who are here what's going on. If you think the computer system at the VA is inadequate, they haven't figured out how to schedule committee meetings. 2 floors above us, I'm in a meeting of the Armed Services Committee on Ukraine, a meeting that I think you will all agree is worth going to. So Senator Tuberville and I, if you see us bouncing back and forth and in and out, it's not a lack of attention or interest. It's because we're trying to do our duty as best we can to the multiple responsibilities that we have. I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, where are all these people going? We're not going out for coffee, I can assure you. Commander Parsetich, I want to look ahead a little bit. The VA estimates that in the next 25 years or so, the number of veterans over 85 is going to go up by like 40%. It's going to be a huge demand for long-term care. I don't expect a short answer here, but I want to put the DAV's good thinking to help us think through this problem that I think is coming at us. Much better to prepare and think ahead rather than to react to a crisis when it sweeps over us. Is that something the DAV can help us with?
You bet there is, Senator King, and thank you for that question. But I'm going to give you the short answer. Director Marshall, can you address that?
Hey, I like that deal. Yeah.
I'll take this one, Jim. Yes, we see the impending number of aging veterans coming. In fact, it's one of DAV's critical policy goals for this year and this Congress. And we know veterans want to remain at home as long as they can with their loved ones and their family, and that requires support. When we do need community living centers or nursing homes or state veterans home, that's key to have that option. But there's so many steps in between, from assisted living to veteran-directed care, just to having support in the home to be able to maintain there. So we want to work with you to...
I'm a great believer in home care. I've never met anybody yet who wants to go to a nursing home.
Right.
You want to stay home. It's also less expensive for the taxpayers, and I just think that's something. There's a bill that we just reported out, Elizabeth Dole Home Care Act. We want to keep working on that. Help us get that through the Senate.
Absolutely, we will be 100% behind you there.
In just a few seconds, the other issue that I'm really concerned about is the transition, and you mentioned that, Commander, in your comments. That's where there's a disproportionate number of suicides in the first 2 or 3 years after the separation. I hope you can work with us to develop a program of a truly warm handoff. I've told the Department of Defense and the committee upstairs in Armed Services, I think they should spend as much time, money, and effort on the transition out as they do on the recruiting in. And I hope that's something you can help me with.
Senator, the DAV would be honored to support such legislation because the transition is critical. And giving our men and women the encouragement, resources, programs that they deserve to make a successful transition. And I'm not talking from a pharmacological perspective right now. I'm talking from a peer perspective, right, where they can help each other and be guided by the professionals in a way to where they're going to be able to reestablish self-respect, self-esteem, and self-worth, that they can be reestablished not only within themselves, but within their communities.
Well, my vision is a VSO officer meeting the veteran at the airport saying, welcome back, here are the resources that are available to you. Literally, I'm literally meeting them at the airport to know that there's that community of veterans in their state. That's the direction I want to move in. Thank you very much, Commander, for being here. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.